So I'm going to tell you how to launch an awesome collaborative co-working community workshop events hackspace. There's lots more words I could have put there, but I would have run out of space. Does Liverpool stands for Do Epic Shit. We're trying to get things done in Liverpool. We want to come up with great and exciting ideas and get them made, come up with business ideas and make interesting things happen. So the first thing you need to do is to establish a community. Before we had Does Liverpool, before we started thinking about that, we had the Northwest Hackspace, so we would all come together, we'd meet in Mellow, we'd have a few drinks, we'd take some circuit boards out, we'd talk about them. We had Maker Nights that started a year ago in the Art and Design Academy. We talked about 3D printing or things like that. Things like making in interesting ways. We talked to a legal representative. We found out that it's actually illegal to squat a building, and if you're trying to do it as a business, you'll get kicked out very quickly. So we decided not to do that. There's lots of empty buildings in Liverpool, so it's quite tempting, but no. One thing to do is practice. So this is when we moved into an office on Duke Street, just 4 of us. When we moved in there, we got into the idea of 4 freelancers working from a little office, working together. Also Jelly Liverpool happens here twice a month. Come along, work with people who are in a similar situation, maybe freelancing, that sort of thing. Find out who they are, get to know them, work out what they're willing to pay, and how much they realise the expense of coffee in a coffee shop, like it. Panic, because our office that we were in, the 4 of us, we got kicked out. The landlord wasn't paying his bills, so we got kicked out. We had a couple of weeks to try and find a new place, and so it's, do we find another small office or do we form a company? We registered Does Liverpool. It's easier to just get someone else to do it. There's a lot of boxes to tick, a lot of paperwork to work out. I talked to my accountant, he did it for us, it was a lot easier. Get a bank account as soon as possible. When you come to pay bills, you need to have been paid to be able to pay the bills. If you haven't got a bank account, it's very hard to get paid. So do that very early on. What I've got? Find a venue. So we looked at quite a few places. There was this one that hadn't even been set up, it's just a big empty shell. We decided where the toilet's going to go, can we get a shower in, a swimming pool, going to be a bit expensive, or a typical office which everything's pretty much already there for you. Work out what you can afford, so lots of words here, but it's very important. What are you going to charge for the services you're providing? Will anyone pay more than the standard fees to get the place off the ground? So, we say £150 a desk, because someone needs to pay £300 for the first month while we get more people in. We weren't willing to do that, so we had to make sure we had enough people to pay for the space we could afford. Lots more important constraint, light. We have lots of lovely light. This is the actual venue that we picked. Move in, hire a van, get lots of friends to help out, go to the gym, because the desks are quite heavy. It takes a lot of effort to move them. Find some furniture. The place we were, because the landlord was being kicked out, there was a lot of spare furniture, and Aidan McKerrell of Scraper Wiki, he gave us lots of more furniture, so that was really useful. Move in and prepare your space. So this is us preparing the space. I'm not sure how much you'll see of this in 15 seconds, but we painted the walls, we moved the furniture in. As you see, the walls were a bit strange, so we had to paint the walls. We had a free open day, so we launched, we had a free open day, open on the Friday, we got on the paper, Alistair reported on us, and all excited. How many people are going to turn up? About 3. We need money to run, we need to pay the rent. About 3 or 4 people turned up on that first day, but what can you do apart from panic? Cake is a good thing. We have a policy, we don't have laws and statutes, but it would be in there if we did have, that you can come have your first day free if you bring cake. So you can come and hot desk for a day, just bring some cake. It's a great way to allow people to try things out, see what's going on, but not have to, give us your bank details or anything like that. Get out there and market yourselves. The organisers Does Liverpool, we're all techies, and we have no idea how to market, so we set up a Twitter account. That's all you have to do, sure. No, you may have to tweet. I'm not entirely sure about that. Put on some events. We've done lots of events during the year. We had Barcamp Liverpool, which is a one-off. We've done lots of GEC events. We also have a full calendar of events that we're involved with. We're quite heavily involved with Ignite and other events that we have in Does Liverpool. But settle in, it's going to be a long ride. There'll be lots of stressful moments. You're going to have to rush to get things done. And things will happen slowly. Thank you. I don't get much, so I keep going.
Thanks for that, John. You don't get a rush because your slides arrived too late for me to add a rush on, so that's how you can tell if people have got their slides in there, they get a rush. So yeah, thanks for that.